What's up, my Clumsy Cooks? Today I'm going to experiment with something very crazy. I am going to try to make some sort of chicken bake, not exactly the Costco chicken bake, sort of like that. And I'm about to add a bunch of stuff here, so I'm just gonna leave it over there on the screen. There's a bunch of stuff in that powder. Uh, Including some of that baking powder, because I want the crust to be crunchy, and I have come to the conclusion that with the usual technique I never get a crunchy bread. Now I don't want this to be super crunchy, so I'm just going to add an egg, which will make it a little bit soft, hopefully in the middle. And as always, I have some water with sugar and yeast. Now I'm just going to mix this all around. I may actually add a little bit more of herbs. I am using herbs de Provence. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Herbs of Provence? De Provence? Whatever the name is, I am using those. And I am going to now stir this all together. So after you've been kneading this for a while, it should take a little bit of a shape. If you guys remember one of the fancy cooking episodes, the fact that the bread looks like this is just amazing. Now, nice. I've been kneading this for a while, more than I usually do, because I want this to develop some nice gluten. And like I mentioned, I want this to be crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. Alright, my Clumsy Cooks, now the next part is we're going to season our chicken, we're going to cook it, and we're going to pop it on a pan. Alright, my Clumsy Cooks, now the chicken is completely cooked, and as you can see, our bread has proved. That's nice. Unfortunately, it seems that I didn't grease this enough, so I'm just going to have a little bit of an inconvenience getting this out of there. That's nice. My Clumsy Cooks, as always, I am only cooking for me and my mom, so I'm just going to split this into two. And there we have it. I just love the way it just pulls back when you cook it. Okay, so now we're gonna start assembling. Okay, so when I think of chicken bake, I don't exactly think of the most wet filling, because I mean it's literally just a piece of bread with chicken inside that has been baked. So that's pretty much it. As you can see, the chicken is kind of moist. I used a little tiny amount of barbecue sauce, which I can smell kind of strongly, and I am using some cheese over there. What I'm going to do is exactly the same as for the color burger, the green one. When I filled it with, what's the name of this thing? Spinach, and it was kind of like a taco situation, not exactly like a roll situation, because again, this is not like a cinnamon roll, this is just a normal bread that's been filled with chicken and things. Now I believe they use like some sort of Alfredo sauce, which again I'm not using here, as you can obviously see. Hence the chicken being just laying on top of a cheese sheet. Golly, I'm gonna go ahead and say it before you guys do it. This is the ugliest monstrosity I've ever done. Now, I don't know if this is sealed enough to the point where once it's baking it's not going to just pop open and throw all the ingredients around. I am hoping it is. So I guess now we just turn this into a beautiful garlic bread. Okay, so this is looking a little bit wet. Now those are little bits of dried garlic, which I believe make for an awesome quick garlic bread if you don't have the time to actually use some fresh garlic. And as I have come to discover, the best herb that you can use for a garlic bread is some savory. It's just going to give it an awesome flavor, and you can even smell it. Just by smelling it, you know that this is gonna have a beautiful flavor. It's going to be amazing. So I always crush it with my hands before I drop it. Well, there you have it, guys. The ugliest and hopefully the most delicious monstrosity I've done in a very big while. Now I'm just gonna pop these bad boys into the oven for, I don't know, maybe like something about 15 minutes at 350, 375 maybe. I'll let you guys know. Let's just do this. Okay guys, time to dig in. Let's see. Okay, what did I like about this? It's full of flavor. It's definitely full of flavor. It's well cooked. The cheese, as you can see, it's still there. Last time I tried something like this, the cheese ended up being, you know, just some sort of dry rock dingy. And the chicken is very full of flavor. I'll leave the whole recipe down there. Now, it's a little bit dry-ish because there's too much bread. So I just very quickly made some ranch, and let me tell you guys. And let me tell you, this ranch I just made is amazing. I don't wanna sound cocky, but man, the whole thing is just an experience. This is my take on my own version, I guess, of chicken bake, if I can call it that way. It's not a Costco chicken bake, that's more than clear, but man, as always guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave your like and comment, subscribe, all those things, and definitely do try this at home. It's an amazing experience. There's everything that you like, everything that you love about food is over here.